G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? She's gone off into the distance. And what the heck? Where did you come from? Veronia?
I don't want to bother you. I'm looking to get away from the war in Cyrodiil, but don't know where to go.
You look injured.
No, I'm alright. I mean, I'm not, but it's better for both of us if you just moved on. I deserted my post in Cyrodiil. I'm on the run. You could get in trouble for speaking to me.
You deserted? Aren't you afraid of getting caught?
That's why I'm out here. I've got nowhere to go. The Legion watches the city for deserters, and they consider anyone who fights on the side of one of the alliances to be a traitor and a criminal. I dare not even go back to my family.
So, what are your plans?
I'm not sure. I need to leave these lands. Maybe board a ship in Anvil and go somewhere where I won't be recognized. But we shouldn't discuss this. The less you know about my plans, the better off you'll be. I'm going to find a ship out of Anvil. Perhaps we'll meet again in the West, traveler.
Perhaps we will. Okay, now, back to the task at hand.
Yes, are we going to race?
No. Maybe. Oh, there's another. What the heck? There's a way shrine just over there. Way shrines everywhere. There's a quest there. I gotta focus, buddy. Oh, hang on. hang on. Okay. Now that I've discovered that, now I can focus. But actually, while we're here, maybe I'll break down a few things. Because I've probably got a few things which I don't really need. So, I will just do that. It's a good habit to get into if you don't need any of it. But also, just like if you want to research, update some things to research. I've researched just about everything, so I don't need to really worry about that. So I just more or less going down, breaking the things and stashing all the materials in my bank. Oh, there's a chest here. If I could just get around the side there. Yup. Maybe I can get it through the wall. What the hell are you supposed to... I can't get it through the wall. There we go. Maybe if I ride with my horse and dismount or something. How else would you... Treasure, Amber. Treasure, my treasure. Although, having a look at it, maybe it's your treasure. You can have some of it too. Oh yeah, I guess you could jump over that way. Or you could just do it the janky way like I did. Get it through the wall. Just break it all down. Get a few things collected. That's for cooking. There's jewellery there. Clothing, woodworking. Alright, that'll do. Let's go fast. I want to see what's down here. Ooh, public dungeon number 2. Let's ride past that. I want to focus on my self-preservation quest. I need to get this done. Alright, so we'll just discover it, so it's on my map now. We'll come back to that. Interesting. Which there should be a quest in there. Should be a quest in there. So I wanted to go... we got to about here somewhere, I believe. Get into this area. Fellsguard Keep discovered. Okay. That's probably got to do with hold the line. Oh, jeez. That metallic blob. It's actually a really cool effect on that. Keep riding him, but we don't have time. We'll kill them later. Another way shrine. Welcome to the jungle. Ah, this is the forest. Is this the pop-up forest? Hey, knock that off. And another way shrine here is Vashabar. Ambassador Goronwy.
Serving as one of Ardcarrick's few ambassadors is a true honor. He leapt at the chance to send someone to this fledgling kingdom. I was fortunate to win the post.
Ardcarrick. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
By the Sylvanar, Ambassador Goronwy is quite the handsome human. I could listen to him speak for hours.
Listening to Ambassador Goronwy has been enlightening. I had no idea the Reach folk were such accomplished healers.
We're done here. Agreed, you arse.
Here for his bones. Fine.
Laney?
Thank you all for attending. I plan to offer an exchange of culinary culture soon. I have a hearty coney stew recipe.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Or do eat it. I don't care. Eat it. I mean, it might be good. You just want to get all the fur out of it.
We're done here. Agreed.
Get the fur out of the bowl.
Here for his bones. Fine. I'm telling you, there's been a mistake. Give me a chance to explain.
Why don't you explain how you escaped? Or what you did to my wife?
What's going on, Aleylon? I just checked on the prisoner. She's secure.
Finally, there you are. There's been a misunderstanding. Please, let me explain.
What did you do to his wife?
This wood elf is so angry with me. I'm sure he has reason to be. I just wish I knew what drove my vanity to such crimes.
What's going on here?
This man claims I turned his wife into a pig and escaped my bonds. Thankfully, the guard says her prisoner is still secure, but we're too late to prevent my vanity from lashing out.
What should we do?
There's only one option. I have to face my vanity. I can be petty at times, but I've never been prone to such dark magic. At least, not consciously. I suspect something's been festering inside me for too long. Maybe together, we can clear the air. Please, let my friend speak with your prisoner. We're all eager to resolve this.
Very well, but we'll accompany you. Don't try anything.
I don't like this, Sir Ogwyn. They might use their vile magic on us.
Not bloody likely. Oh, maybe Ember.
What have we here? That's a new face. What a shame it's not prettier.
Hey, excuse me. Don't talk about Ember like that.
These wood elves think they're so perfect with their pretty little lives in their pretty little forest. None of them deserve it.
You must be Belian's vanity.
Vanity? Is that all you think of me? Just shows how ignorant you are. I'm Belian the Bewitching, sorceress extraordinaire, and envy of the sisters. And if you think these bindings are enough to hold me, you're sorely mistaken.
Why did the elves imprison you?
Jealousy, I assume. They'd hardly be the first to tie me up because of my looks.
This man says you turned his wife into a pig. Look at that smile. Look at that cheeky smile, eh? That evil
More
grin.
like I revealed her true form. His stupid little wife was tromping around the forest like a dumb animal. So, I decided to make her outside match what was inside. She didn't even fight back. She must have known she deserved it.
How dare you! You had no right!
Calm yourself, Aleylon.
I can't believe it. Please, friend, I must speak with you.
Can I talk to the pig? Ah.
This is awful. She's not just my vanity. She's my rage.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's hard enough for me to acknowledge my vanity, let alone this rage. I understood my other facets, but this one is something I've been suppressing for a long time. I'm scared to let her back in.
The others helped restore you. Without her, you won't be whole.
I suppose you're right. Refusing to acknowledge this facet is what allowed it to fester and grow so angry in the first place. Thank you. Please, take this token of my gratitude. I know what I need to do now. This prisoner is my responsibility. Let me deal with her. And I'll submit myself to your judgment.
Fine, but make it quick.
Back off, you simpering fool! Darling, we're one and the same. I'll accept you, but you'll never hurt anyone again. You can try to stop me, but we both know I'm part of you. And I always will be. I'm so sorry for what I did to your wife. Let me make amends.
Enough of your tricks! You can fix this by returning my wife to me!
Of course. Please, allow me to reverse the spell.
Oh, thank Ifrey, that's over.
Dearest my lord, you're back! Sir Arguin, I revoke my charges. Let the stranger leave and put this behind us.
Very well. You are both free to go.
Thank you. And you, friend. I won't forget all your help in this. I suppose I ought to thank you. Count yourself lucky, darling. I never let anyone see as much of myself as you have. I don't know what's coming next, but at least I know I'll be facing it whole. You have my gratitude.
I'll take it.
I don't really understand what just happened. Your friend is stranger than a tree with no roots. You're free to go, but I'd suggest you both keep a low profile. Aleylon's patience can only be stretched so far.
I still can't believe I'm back. I thought I'd be trapped as a pig forever. At least your friend made good on her promise, but I'm not sure what to think of her. I don't know if I'll ever be able to eat pork again after this.
Cracked acorns?
I still don't trust your friend. She seems sincere now, but I'll wait to see what my wife has to say about it.
Alright, we are on our way. What was this person just sort of looking through the door? What were you looking at? Hey, excuse me. I'm talking to you. Looking like you're a thief. Your thieves got that Thieves Guild gear on, haven't you? I think. Interesting. What's this? Oh, we got to investigate. That's right. So we're in the right... Are we in the right place? Oh, we are too. I think. No, we're not. We're going to go over there. What's this part? Find Valenia. What quest is that? Fated Scarlets. Oh, okay. So this was part... That's right. Hook, an ex-thief, believes someone is murdering members of an old gang, the Scarlets. He asked me to help him find the remaining Scarlets and protect them from the killer. Hook asked me to find 3 old members of his gang, convince him to meet at the Skingrad Outlaws Refuge. Oh well, while we're here, let's find them. After this, I gotta do the path of, the path quest. The Paths of Chaos. I think most chapters and expansions are pretty focused, but this one.
You stole it back. Now I want your short bow along with your pack. What's in your pack?
What's in the pack?
Hand it over. You needn't make a fuss. It comes around and goes around between the two of us. Between the two of us. That's the rite of theft. A Bosma's sacred dance. A back and forth of sneak and swipe. Quite the romance. Quite the romance.
Quite the romance.
First you steal from
Alright, we gotta go,
then I steal from you. We steal from each other. But when we steal from them, a heaping boon is due. My thieving brother, you took my purse of gold. I would have shared it freely, but what's that I see in there? Ooh, look! I spy a steely.
I know.
The rite of theft.
Alright, we're gonna go. That's so good. I like that one. I'm gonna go back and listen to that. Oh, not Rotmeth. A warning to connoisseurs of fine vintages by Aureus Hatano. Attempts to export the finer Skingrad vintages to Valenwood have proved to be dramatically unsuccessful. The Wood Elves, with their sacrilegious green pact, will not touch the product of the vine and often violently respond to attempts to introduce wine to their diets. Instead, the Wood Elves brew their own noxious concoctions from dead flesh. The most unpleasant of these foul mixtures is known as Rotmeth. Rotmeth is a pungent, foul-smelling beverage made primarily from fermented meat. Timber, mammoth remnants, and organ meat are preferred, but the offal and remnants of any suitably large creature will do. The refuse is dumped in spring water and thunderbug shells are added in the liquid. There is apparently some debate among the natives of Arlenwood as to whether the lightning glands within the thunderbug's mandibles add or distract from the final flavor of the mash. The resulting acrid mash is stored in wide, low vats, similar to grape treading vats, and left in sunlit clearings in the forest. Over the next few weeks, the mash is diligently stirred, breaking down the decomposing meat and producing a thick, elastic gelatin on the surface.
I was thinking about trying out a new spell. I want to animate my hair and make it into a weapon. Sure, there are some risks associated, like what if my hair chokes me instead of my enemies? Actually, that's a fairly big risk. Maybe I'll hold off.
No, please do it, Ember, and let me know while I'm reading something about Rotmeth. Do it, I say, I want to see that. Okay, the greasy foam is then skimmed and used for treating leather and killing pests. The remaining liquids are strained through silk bags, the remaining sediment is dried and powdered, and the resulting bone flour is used to make such wood elf delicacies as Jaga-drenched mud balls. Rotmeth is potent and drinkable barely after only a few weeks, but the best Rotmeth is laid down in clay amphoras or frosted glass demijohns and rested for years before a final straining. The weathered brew is served at weddings and other celebrations. To say that the final product is unpleasant to the taste buds is an understatement. It has the bouquet of an open midden with the flavor of foot fuckers predominantly. There are notes of calcite, a few hints that remind one of water-damaged tombs, and an aftertaste of desiccated mammothide. There have been attempts to sweeten the brew, primarily through the addition of moon sugar. If anything, this renders the mash more toxic. No amount of sweetness improves its taste, and Rotmeth is not recommended to anyone who prefers decent beverages. The Wood Elves, of course, swear by it. You can keep it. I'll leave that one alone. I ain't touching your foot fungus, rot myth. Alright, where are we going? This way?
We're done here. Agreed, you arse.
Here for his bones. Fine.
Oh, she's here. Valenia's above.
Narain needs to learn to hunt. You know it's time, Regamor.
She will, but not from you.
Who's that stranger?
I knew it! Trouble follows you again, Mother. Lorraine, to me, now.
Valenia?
This is not a good time, stranger. If you have business with me, make it quick.
Hook needs you to come to the Outlaw's Refuge in Skingrad. Someone's killing the Scarlets.
Oh. Oh no. Someone is hunting the Scarlets. It's just as my son feared. My past has caught up to me again. I should have known it when I found the note on my doorstep.
Tell me about this note.
The note said an old friend wanted me to meet them in the woods to the west. I don't have any old friends. I threw it away. But if what you say is true, it might be the killer waiting for me. I need to get Narain and my son away from here.
Stay here. I'll see if anyone is waiting in the woods. Letter to Valenia. Dear Valenia, my, how long has it been since I've seen you? The thought of approaching you only made me more nervous, so I've just been watching from a distance and working up the courage. I hope you'll forgive me. But now you're finally here. How long I've waited for this day. Meet me in the woods to the west of your home. I have a surprise waiting, one I've been planning for far too long. Who am I? Make a guess and we can laugh about it later. Together. Your old friend. Let's go meet this friend.
To bring the lightning!
Actually, I don't think you've got any lightning abilities, Ember. I've taken them all off you. Because I needed that healing for that that previous public dungeon. I might just keep it on you for now.
We did it!
We did it together.
Destroy you!
Burned fragment. Get away from her. From son and granddaughter. I harm innocence, not like no sane. Allow a murderous family deprive me of mine. Fire is necessary. Reminds me of seeing he earn. Come elf, my night elf. My night elf. Whoa, Dan. My knife. My knife grows tired of waiting. Warm embers, unlike this one, which is cold ember. Still warm to the touch. Someone must have doused this fire quickly. Cracks spiral across this spyglass's lens. It almost seems like it was forcibly thrown to the ground. Well, we searched the campsite. She threw it down. She saw some things. Maybe that she had a family.
Ah. Oh, it's only you. I convinced Regamor to take Narain and return to Marbrook. He didn't need much persuading, so long as I promised to stay away until I was sure it would be safe. I suppose it's for the best. Was anyone waiting in the woods?
They were already gone. But I found a cab with a spyglass and a scrap of a threatening note.
A spyglass? They were watching me and my family. A family I barely even know myself. I should have known someone with a past like mine doesn't get to retire and watch their grandchildren grow up.
So you'll meet with Hook?
I have to. If something happened to my family on my account, I couldn't live with it. I have to face my past, the years in prison, Calum Vineyard, the fire, all of it. But I haven't even spoken to Hook since... Never mind.
Go on. When was the last time you spoke with Hook?
The night before we hit the Calum Vineyard. Hook was supposed to return for a second scout before we broke in, an extra precaution. Instead, he wanted to meet that night to talk about... us.
Were you too close?
We were, but I was married. He urged me to leave the Scarlets after we split the Vineyard prize, go back to my family. But I loved the thrill of it all. Prison changed that. By the time I got out, I wanted nothing to do with the Scarlets.
I see. I'll meet you in the Outlaw's Refuge of Skingrad.
I'll need some time to make arrangements in case I don't come back. But I'll be there. For the others and for my family. I promise.
Well, I'll leave you to it. So there's another part of the quest over here, but I might leave that. See, because we've got other side quests which will take us out there. Alright, so we've covered this. I should probably go back over here then. To the Ostermere. The Ostermere Way Shrine and get that part of the quest done. The Paths of Chaos. Which is like the very first main quest of this area. Which initially I wanted to get done straight away.
We're done here. Agreed, you arse.
Here for his bone.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
No one to talk to in Black Marsh, and no one to talk to here.
Gamil? Okay. I'll put it on the back burner for now. Let's get this done. Laney.
Real rotten ruin of all the days.